Welcome back to Good Morning El Paso, everyone. I'm Mauricio Casillas. We begin in the ABC 7 Alert Center following breaking news. One person was seriously hurt in an overnight shooting. It happened on the 4100 block of North Mesa Street. Officers arrived on scene just after midnight. First responders say the victim was shot during a carjacking. Police have not yet identified the victim or said if they've arrested anyone in connection with this shooting, but we are continuing to follow this story and we'll bring you updates both on air and online at kvia.com. New this morning, the El Paso Department of Public Health is reporting more than 11,400 active COVID cases. Chances are you probably know someone who's currently infected. And it's why local health experts are encouraging El Pasoans to upgrade their masks. Good morning, El Paso's Brianna Chavez joins us live now with what you need to know to protect yourself. Good morning. El Paso school districts are seeing a drastic rise in absences in the past week. Socorro ISD gave us this data. It shows a steady increase in teachers and students calling out sick from January 5th to the 7th, nearly 200 teachers in 2 days. The district didn't specify which absences were COVID related, though. An El Paso ISD spokesman says as of Monday, 900 staff members called in sick due to COVID, a big increase due to the week before. And with substitutes in short supply, the district had to get creative, moving administrative personnel into classrooms or having them drive school buses if they're qualified to fill the position. In other circumstances, class sizes were increased as the teachers who were able to go to work taught 2 classes at once. Health insurance companies will soon have to cover over-the-counter COVID-19 tests. The Department of Health and Human Services says private insurers will be required to pay for 8 tests per month per individual. The department says a doctor's order, prescription, or office visit will not be required. The new coverage requirement starts on Saturday. All right, 5:07 is the time now. Let's go ahead and check in with Nicole. Good morning. Sticking with sports, it was the final battle for the college football crown between the #1 ranked Alabama Crimson Tide against the #3 ranked Georgia Bulldogs. Both teams ready for a rematch after they met a month ago in the SEC Championship. Alabama won that one 41-24, and it was a low-scoring game for most of the night. Bama up 9-6 in the third quarter, going for another field goal, which is blocked by the Dogs. So this is when the tide starts to change. Then a big run by Georgia's running back, a 67-yard gain, and then he's finally tackled at around the 12-yard line. That sets them up in the red zone, and Zamir White would get the first touchdown of the night with 1:20 left to go in the third quarter. The Tide would get to Georgia quarterback Stetson Bennett after that on this incredible sack fumble. That would set up Alabama deep in Georgia territory. And there you see it. The 2021 Heisman winner Bryce Young takes the lead with a 3-yard touchdown strike to Cameron Latou. Bulldogs weren't done yet, though. Stetson Bennett deep to Donald Mitchell. 41-yard touchdown. Dogs back on top. And with a minute left to play, to seal the national championship, bringing it back to Athens, it's Keely Ringo picking off Bryce Young. He takes it all the way to the house. Georgia is going to win the college football national championship 33-18. Head coach Kirby Smart with the trophy in hand after defeating his former boss, Nick Saban, and delivers Georgia's first national title since 1980. A lot of excitement there. Brianna, thanks so much. Turning now to extra depth on the accuracy of COVID-19 tests. ABC 7 viewer John Wise contacted us about his confusion over conflicting test results. It all started when his 14-year-old daughter, she started to feel sick. She's tested positive twice in an hour with 2 antigen rapid at-home tests. They also took her to get a PCR test at Nation's Tobin Park. They waited for a few days for those results, and in the meantime, she tested positive again with a 3rd at-home test. But when the PCR test result came back, it was negative. The family was unsure which test result to believe.
We didn't know what to do.
So what should you do in a situation like this? Dr. Alozzi offered us some more advice. Important to note, COVID-19 tests are not 100% accurate, no matter what kind you take. The day you were infected, the day you begin feeling symptoms, and when you get tested are all factors that can impact the results. So which test is more reliable? Dr. Alozzi says each test has pros and cons, but it's important to understand that each one of those tests has a different purpose. Dr. Alozzi says the Wise family did the right thing in getting their daughter tested 4 times in 2 different days. He recommends using 2 or 3 at-home antigen tests because they're not as sensitive, but if you get conflicting results, best advice is to just check with your doctor. A car catches fire on Loop 375 near the Spaghetti Bowl. Stop what you're doing because you have to take a look at this video. Check it out. Luckily, no one was hurt, but our crews did see a lot of smoke coming out of this car's engine, and one person was running away. Moments later, the car catches fire. First responders tell us they responded to the incident shortly after 1 p.m. Monday. Thankfully, though, no one was hurt. Wow.
Scary.
Good Morning America's next, and we'll continue to bring you live updates on our top stories, weather, and traffic every half hour during GMA. Take care, everyone.